A 3-0 win tonight for Braehead Clan against Hull Stingrays in this Sunday night match here at Braehead Arena. With me, as you can see, is the head coach, Ryan Finnerty. 3-0 in the end. What's the most pleasing thing about that tonight for you?
I thought we looked like our old selves there. I thought we controlled the pace of play. Really thought our D-men played well. You know, I thought we shut down a very offensively gifted team and kept them to just a few chances, which is a tough feat. This was a team that's won 6 or 7 in a row, and they can score a lot of goals. They got some incredibly gifted forwards. So yeah, it was a pleasure to finally shut these guys out and finally get a win.
Tendler and Doucette, we've all seen what those two guys can do this season as well, so it's even more pleasing certainly from Kyle Jones' point of view that you've got a shutout from it as well.
Yeah, you know, I thought we played good in front of Jonesy. I thought we backtracked and we forced Hull to turn pucks over. We didn't give them a whole lot of time in our D zone, and especially in the offensive zone. I thought our forecheck, our first two guys were up on the forecheck, creating turnovers and making life difficult for their D-men. So, you know, all in all, I'm very pleased, obviously, to see a full 60 minutes. I thought we controlled a lot of that play. I thought we controlled the puck and we made very good decisions all night.
Now, I was looking back on the stats. It's nearly a year actually since Braehead beat Hull, 7 whole games. How frustrating has it been to play against them this year?
Yeah, obviously it's tough when you know we've lost 2 shootouts to them, and you know I feel we've probably given away a few games to them, or some games where I felt we outplayed them, but we never got the result. And you know, but that's the way they are. They're kind of opportunistic, and like I said, they don't need much of a chance to change a game. And you know, they're a tough team to play. You know, it's not just us. They're beating a lot of teams this year, and you got to give Sylvain Cloutier a lot of credit. But you know, that win tonight puts us back joint second. And you know, the two wins here in a row now, so the boys will get some confidence. Adding Mario Larocque helped a lot. I think he's starting to solidify a bit back there for the guys. He's a veteran guy. He's a positive guy on the bench, and you know, I'm very pleased to have him here in our lineup.
Right back in the conference side of things as well. Had Hull won tonight, I think it's fair to say it would have been very difficult to try and claw them back. But you're back in there again.
Yeah, like I said, you know, we feel we can still control our destiny here, and we got to win. We got to win out. We got to win games. We got to definitely win our conference games. But you know, we're not just looking at separating the conference and the league here. We're looking to finish as high up as we can, and obviously we want to hold on to that second place. And I think that would be a tremendous feat for this team to finish second. You know, to do that, we'll have to win our conference games. Sure. So you know, they go hand in hand. So. But you know, we'll look upon this weekend and then we'll look forward to a very challenging game on Saturday. Belfast are playing extremely well, and I feel we've matched up well against them, and I think you know, we can put a good performance on Saturday, and you know, I'm confident that we could grind out a result.
Those 2 wins tonight, I think it's fair to say, probably brings the confidence back up as well. How important was that ahead of the Belfast game next week? Oh,
massive. You know. We've been finding ways to lose, and tonight I thought the guys, you know, we found a way to win, and we you know, even when we went up 3-0, I felt the guys kept going, and that's a good sign. You know, they didn't sit back, and we were, you know, on the bench. We wanted to play for Jonesy, and it means a lot for our team when Jonesy gets a shutout. You know, he battles so hard for us, and you know, the confidence, I think, is coming back. We'll have a good week of preparation, and you know, we just got the 1 game next week, so we got a lot of all week to prepare for Belfast, and you know, it's a great challenge. They're an exceptional team, and they're going to come in and battle hard, and it's a great challenge to see where we're at right now.
Just a word about the fans for the minutes silence before the game and the minutes applause during the game. If your pal Randy and the heartache he's suffering at the moment as well.
Yeah, I mean, I can't say enough about it. You know, it's a horrible tragedy, and a family that have suffered more than people know in the past, you know, year. So, you know, and I know Randy will appreciate it, and he'll definitely look in all the clips and stuff. He'll be looking back, and they did a great job in Sheffield last night, and I'm sure they did a great job in Dundee for him tonight. And you know, I'm just glad that we could join in and help out. You know, it's a tough time, but I know knowing Randy, he'll have a look at it and he'll appreciate it. So it means a lot. It means a lot to, you know, anybody who's met him, anybody who's definitely battled and played with him, and I've had the opportunity to do both. So it's just a terrible tragedy, and you know, my hat's off to the fans for doing that and getting behind it, and you know, they stood for what seemed like 5 minutes, you know, and it was great. And thank you to the Hull Stingrays as well. You know, I think both benches were standing, and it's you know, it's a pretty, it's a good feeling, but it's a pretty heartfelt feeling too to witness it. So,
Thanks very much, Ryan.
Thank you.